Right, hello. Just a quick one on the colocasia tubers and the caladiums, which obviously have been in winter storage now for, I don't know, 2.5 months. So I thought, I haven't actually got round to checking them. I was going to say I normally like to check them at least once a month, but this is the first time since I done a video on it, like I say, about a month, 2.5 months ago. So this is the first actual look, and I do pay to have a little check, just to make sure there's no mould or rotten. But let's have a look. So I've just literally been in a cool cupboard for 2.5 months, so they've dried off nicely. There is a tiny little bit of growth on the top of some of them, but in general looking good. I have, as you can see, left any smaller growths around the side just for the fact of if I popped them off, they're quite small, so I don't know how they'd go through winter, so I'll leave them on, and I'll pop them off when it comes to starting them off again. They do tend to grow better if you've just got one tuber to start with, rather than, well, example here is there's what, 5 popping off the sides there, so, well, 4 and a little tiny one at the bottom. So yeah, I mean that probably, I wouldn't say I'd slow it down, but I don't particularly want a huge clump anyway, all in one place. So I'd like to spread them out a bit. So yeah, anyway, so that's quite a big one there. And here's another good size one, which again, lots of little bits around it. The bit at the bottom of this one has gone soft, so I'm going to pull that bit off, but that is not the main tuber. That is separate. That's just like the bottom piece. That's probably the rooting bit there, so that is going to come off. But in general, yeah, even the smaller ones are looking good. When I say smaller ones, there's some really quite small ones in here, and they're still rock hard. There's only one, this one here, I found, well, it's still hard, but there's hardly anything to it. I think there was a lot of mould at the bottom of that one that started to go soft, so I scraped it all out. So I don't hold much hope for that, because there's nothing to it. But as it's rock hard, I've got nothing to lose, I'll keep it for now. But yeah, so in general, all looking good. Let's say a few little growth points on some of them, but in general, all dormant, all rock hard. Very happy with that. So I can dig about the bottom here. Yeah, again, some small ones, still rock hard. So yeah, it seems to be a successful overwintering. Obviously, I'm not starting these off yet, but I'll probably another, maybe this time next month, I'll start these off. And I'll probably do a video on how I go about that, depending on the temperatures outside. Whether I start them off indoors or outdoors in a greenhouse or something. But yeah, so that's the colocasias. The caladiums, I done these separate in their own little bags, because I do find that the tubers on these, when you get the hand out the bag, they do really sort of try and shrivel up. But that's what that looks like. So a little bit flatter than the colocasia, and sort of a few more roots around that. But yeah, we'll see how they do. So yeah, all the caladiums are bagged up in the appropriate bags for what they are, so I'll start them off at the same time as the colocasias. Yeah, so these have literally just been kept in a bag as so, like that, in their dark cupboard at room temperature. So that's all I've done there, and they all seem fine. So that is the colocasia and caladiums towards the end of winter, looking good. Thanks for watching.